Gun control has been around for hundreds of years. However, the use of guns and the laws that coincide can be improved in many different ways. We can improve gun control and the death rate caused by control by introducing safety features as well as restricting high-powered weapons and ammo. Gun control has become a major crisis in America today. However, there are ways to help enforce gun control. The history of gun control dates back hundreds of years. The Second Amendment, which states that the right for the people to bear arms shall not be infringed, is one of the earliest forms of gun control. And and other earlier forms of gun control existed during the colonial times of America. This includes banning the allowance of guns to Catholics, slaves, servants, and Native Americans. There has also been a few court cases which have led to a few extra laws that we have today. Martin Luther King created a gun control act known as the Gun Control Act of 1968. This act is still our primary federal law, yet was diluted in 1986 by the Firearms Owners Protection Act of 1986. And the Clinton family passed the Brady Act, which requires background checks on people interested in buying guns. Now, in the past few decades, people have turned to the Second Amendment to recognize it and have bought concealed carry handgun license, and these licenses have flourished. Now that we have learned a little bit about the history of gun control, we can focus more on the problems that arise due to guns. The first and most broad problem is the amount of deaths caused by guns each year. There are more than 36,000 deaths per year caused by guns. This is an estimated 99 deaths per day. These deaths range from mass shootings to suicides and accidents. Firearms were listed as the 12th leading cause of death. This is an estimated 1.3% of total deaths per day. The best way to reduce these high numbers would be to put gun laws in place that require an intense background check and a mental check before someone is able to purchase a firearm. It happens too often that there is a shooting and the person has a criminal record or is not mentally stable. It is estimated that these background checks could reduce the death toll by 56.9%. This would be a huge number of lives saved. Accidental gun deaths are far too high. A big factor leading to this is that guns do not have a good enough safety feature to help prevent these accidents. It is said that states with higher gun amount are 9 times more likely to have accidental gun deaths. For children, 89% of gun deaths occur in their home while their parents are not present and they are playing with a loaded gun. It is said that if these guns had safety features, 31% of accidental gun deaths could be prevented and 100% of accidental gun deaths in children under 6 could be prevented. Also, loading indicators to tell whether there is a bullet in the chamber or not could help reduce these numbers. It is obvious that safety courses over gun control are not enough. Better safety features on guns could ultimately save thousands of lives, not just in adults, but in children as well. Military-grade firearms and large amounts of ammo should be used for military use only. These weapons lead to mass shootings and a high death toll. When the Constitution was written, the type of guns were much different than they are now. Back then, civilians mostly carried simple, long rifles. However, today, individuals can purchase ammo clips to hold more rounds, lasers to be more precise, silencers to muffle the sound, flash suppressors so that the position of the shooter cannot be located, as well as grenade launchers. All of these gun attachments are designed for the military, yet a normal citizen can go to the store and purchase these weapons. These weapons are designed for killing people, not deer or any other kind of game animal. Therefore, why should anyone other than the military be able to own these weapons? Also, amounts of ammo purchased should be restricted. There is no reason that a law-abiding citizen needs a high amounts of ammo to hunt with, unless of course they are a horrible shot. But that is besides the fact that these types of guns and ammo are just not necessary for anyone other than the military. These guns lead to huge mass shootings, and it seems that they are just too readily available for the public. In order to reduce mass shootings, as well as the death toll, we should have restrictions on these types of weapons and ammo. In conclusion, Although there are many issues with gun control, there are many ways to improve it. We can create more stringent gun laws, such as background checks and mental checks, before allowing the purchase of a gun in order to prevent the death toll from rising. We can create better safety features to ensure the safety of the gun and the people using it. Also, we can restrict certain weapons and amounts of ammo in order to reduce mass shootings and death rate. Overall, we can improve our gun laws by making few minor changes in order to save lives. And my work cited, um, found this on procon.org. Should more gun control laws be enacted? And the second one by William J. Vizard, the current and future state of gun policy in the United States. And the third by Ladd Everett and Erich Pratt. Does the U.S. need tougher gun control laws? Thank you.
That's good, Tyler. Why don't we let the Catholics